The instructional video that I'm creating right now is going to be linked in this email. I am using the email to show you what to do, how to download these add-ons and install them. Now, I have 4 add-ons which are updated. These are not new add-ons, they are updated add-ons. And I have Intraday, Morales and Kacher, VPA, and Woodward and Brown. The Intraday and the Morales and Kacher add-ons, I just did some cosmetic changes to charts and so on, nothing major. The VPA has a lot of new views, primarily chart views, and Woodward and Brown has primarily a few warehouse views, and these are all things that we'll get into later. That isn't the purpose of this video. I'll be talking about these things going forward in the next several months. So what I want you to do when you receive this is, of course, you're going to be watching this video as you are right now, and then you're going to download these add-ons. Just click on the first one, and then what will happen, it's going to take you to my OneDrive, and this is linked to each of these individual add-ons. It should open up a window like this. What I want you to do is I want you to create a new folder, and just date this 26, I better get this typing correct, 2016-0329 add-ons. And then save each one of these add-ons. Just go back to your links, click on the link, you shouldn't even have to click on the file, and then I have to locate that add-on. It's in my downloads folder, and here it is right here. Just going to download this one, repeat the process. And 2016-0329 add-ons. I just want to make sure that these are going into the correct folder, and then finally I'll do the W&B add-on. Okay. That's all there is to the downloading, and now I'll get rid of this and I will go to my HGSI menu. This is a very, very simple process. It's almost impossible to mess up. Go to your Preferences menu. I'll make this an arrow and go to the Install Add-ons. I'm going to select Install Add-ons, and now I have to locate that file on my computer. It's on my C drive, and it is under Downloads, and here they are. Now you can put them anywhere you want to. I always put them in my download folder. Now just one at a time. Open, click on that. The first one's installed. Repeat the process. Just go down to the second one. Intraday is first, M&K is second. I'm going to do it the third time. VPA will be next. And then finally, I will install the fourth add-on. This is extremely simple. This time it is going to rebuild your Woodward and Brown user groups because I've updated the groups. So it'll just take a few minutes. If you have an SSD drive, it doesn't even take a minute, but you can see that they were updated. Now let me show you a few things I want you to do. First step, I want you to open up the designer, go into the user groups, and go to the former W&B user group, the one that's dated 160222 full, and I want you to highlight that, go up and click on the X and delete it. Notice that I did not date this one. I did that purposefully because in the future, using the new group function, I want to be able to access some of the groups in there, and if it's dated, it's going to cause all kinds of confusion. That's why I did that. So just go ahead and delete the one user group, or the old user group. Okay, the next step is to go into the warehouse views. Now, I'm just going to go to all securities. I'll use my alternate spacebar, and notice that I have some folders here which I need to eliminate. So I'm going to click up here on this area, the Choose Create View, and I'm going to open this, and I am going to get rid of the volume price analysis dated 0213. Now, if you have some of your own work in there, don't delete it. But if you are just using what I've put up there, go ahead and delete it, because everything that was in there is in the new version, plus I've added more. So I'm just going to delete that. On the Ian Woodward and Ron Brown, the old version, it was not dated. I want you to delete that one. I want you to, under the Intraday, go up to the Intraday, and if you're just using the stock version of what I had, I want you to delete the old one. And then on the Morales and Kacher, the one that is not dated, the original one, delete it. Now, your views are not going to look like my views. I've eliminated everything other than what I'm using. And some of these other, this Woodward and Brown archive you don't have either. That's just some old material which I draw upon occasionally. My primary views are Intraday, Volume Price Analysis, Woodward and Brown, and Morales and Kacher. Now, I know a lot of you use Jeffrey Scott's and Kirkpatrick and Dave Steckler's and so on. I just focus on these. So anyway, what you're going to end up with is an Intraday dated 2016-03-29, the same for Volume Price Analysis, Ian Woodward and Ron Brown, same thing, and also Morales and Kacher, plus whatever the other views are that you use. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to go into Charting. I'll click on the Choose Create Warehouse View, which is right here. And once again, I'm going to follow the same process. I'll just start up here at the top and get rid of the Intraday, which is dated in February. I'm going to delete the Volume Price Analysis. I'll delete the Woodward and Brown, and I'll delete the Morales and Kacher. Now, one thing you may want to do if you follow my top-down process, I have done several videos and webinars on my top-down process. These are views that I use every day. What I've done is my favorite top-down charts. This is for my analysis. I'm going to hold my Shift key and drag it up to Charting. And since I already had those views there, I'm getting this message. I'm just going to overwrite everything. So now I have my favorite top-down chart views in here, and they're numbered according to the sequence that I use them. And notice that they are no longer in the Woodward and Brown folder. Now let's go back to the warehouse views, and under Woodward and Brown, I have done my top-down process views here, And I'm going to go into the Choose Create view under Woodward and Brown, and I will select the second folder, and I'll hold my shift key and drag it up here, and now it's at the top of my tree. And I put it up there because I am using this every morning as I do my morning OneNote report, and rather than going down to Woodward and Brown, it's right up here at the top. That's the process. It's very simple. You do not have to go in and delete folders for combos or filters because those are not dated. I have decided to date all of the folders as I update them, so you know if you have the latest version or not. Now, if you don't want to go through this process, George is going to put an installation file up there where you can install, and it will contain all of these updated warehouse views, filters, and combos. Plus, it will contain the other standard views that he ships out. Thank you for listening. I'm sure you'll have questions, but I'll be addressing most of these new features in the coming weeks and months, and I'll be using them especially when I get into online webinars and so on. So have fun, and thank you for listening.